At Asogli, they are preparing the ground for their phase 2, which is 360 megawatts. And this plant is almost near completion, another 220 megawatts. And there are several other plants we're expecting, Amandi, Jacobson, GE 1000. And so we need to put in as much energy as we can in order to meet the growing demand in Ghana. Ghana's demand is growing so fast that we must move ahead of the growth in demand. And in addition, we are being weaned off hydropower. When Akosombo was built, I mean, nobody would have thought that so many years from now, Akosombo would not be enough to power Ghana's energy. It was so big, we thought that it would last forever. And so increasingly, thermal is going to be our main source of generation, and hydro would probably rather become the backup. Because of climate change, the rains were not good last year. Nobody knows what the rains will be like this year. And so we need to put in as much thermal as possible quickly. And then if the rains are good, then we can add in more hydro. If they are not good, then we can conserve, more of our hydro resources. But going forward, the future looks bright. We're putting in enough generation. But I'll ask Ghanaians to continue to be patient. The minister and his team are doing everything possible to try to bring on stream as much generation as possible. I know that some agreements have been signed to bring on emergency power in a couple of months to be able to ease up the situation. And so I'll encourage all of you to do your best so that we can overcome this load shedding in the shortest possible time. I want to congratulate the workers who have been working on this plant for the very good job you've done in terms of bringing it in at the cost that you are bringing it in, and also the speed with which you are working on this plant. So thank you very much, and keep up the good work. Aiko.
You see, someone will ask, so are you not going to find anybody else's video to play? Who? Kwame Nkrumah, John Kufuor, JJ Rawlings, Anata Mills? No, because none of them took this step. And all of these governments saw this problem. You see, that's the difference. None of these guys took a step to solve this problem. And it's just sometimes will be to us say, you are doing campaign for Mahama. No. Yene Jimmy, with all due respect, we always look for what will benefit the people. And for somebody to just think and say, I'm the president, let me stand in front of Ghanaians and tell them the situation. And Nukra is a sign of respect. It's just a sign of respect. You would DUMsor go up and now almost 4 months news, 3 months. Ekufuor has not even said to himself, say, we have big people in Ghana, respectable people, statesmen, chiefs, kings. Why don't I give them that respect by stepping out to just speak to the nation on this national crisis? What is stopping the president from just doing that? Your colleague, your predecessor, you made noise about, say he's incompetent and that you are more intelligent and smarter and you can do better than you chastise him when you are in opposition. You said you could do better, you could deliver better. He did his part in less than 5 years. And the funny thing is, since Gridco and all these IPPs and ECG started speaking, I've never heard anybody make a statement say, Mahama, none of them. The Omeka say we are changing. We are changing cable. Me who so be say this amount of money we spent on this transmission or transformer, it is bad. It has broken down and that we cannot use it. So you have to understand, say this is a wisdom problem, and where we a money problem. It's just for the president to ignore Ghanaians. As I speak to you, so many Ghanaians don't have light. For him to just step out on it here. All that our president wants, the president of Ghana wants, is upper fans. But fans go to the peno osu. COVID-19 by Irish risk contumre, no adana no ko, no aba, Irish risk contumre, COVID-19 ya de vaccine ba, Irish risk contumre, no bia bonisima mano. Why are you not facing this as a leader? Why is Ekufuor disrespecting the people? That is your colleague. And I did not bring Kwame Nkrumah in because Kwame Nkrumah did crazy stuff. Kwame Nkrumah, in fact, set up Akosombo for us. Time Kwame Nkrumah see Akosombo, ne any person in Ghana. Kwame Nkrumah JJ Rawlings aba, Kufuor aba, Munyinamu who said the population is getting bigger, the pressure on our Akosobo was getting serious, but every single president passed by this. Mahama wasn't lucky. It exploded in his face. And in less than 5 years, he brought in all these things to sustain the energy till date. So what is stopping the Kufuor from just coming out to speak on this issue? It tells you something. It tells you, one, he does not respect you. He sees you as a fool. Because when there's a national crisis like this and you don't see the president of the republic coming out to tell you that, okay, the energy minister has briefed me at cabinet meeting, and as the leader of this nation, because this is a national issue, I want to talk on it. He does not care. He does not respect anybody. He does not think, say, it is necessary for him to update us as the leader of this nation. And some people like us and others, intelligent people watching me, they are not fools. Oh. They know what is happening. So it is not you hating me or you not liking me. It is about you looking at the issues the way they are supposed to be looked at. That is the job here. When you sit back as a Ghanaian to see a light in the it is you and I. It had an opinion or nimna or ye did in 2014, 15, 16 say your buyer crampon Mahama Amerino and or say all the car power air cookmas on can check a Kenya who say ye tiffin and another dank kufuanum Nana show boy and a car so we all believe it. Today we have the energy minister saying something different. We have ECG saying something different. We have Grico saying something. Can't the president of the republic step out and put this case to rest? How long has this been? The disrespect this Ekufuor guy shows to Ghanaians, and then the man demand some of us to use some nice words towards him. Yes, because he has no respect for anybody. Nana Addo Ekufuor, baby at 77, yes, Busum Kokroko, he does not respect. Why should he respect? And let me tell you, people listening to me in Europe, in America, in Asia, say asema AC prepre. In any serious country, the energy minister will be fired. He will voluntarily, sensibly resign. Yes, in any rational, serious country, nipa die nima enyansafoma. We are not hypocrites. We are not selective. We are not being biased in the way we analyze issue. And every single media person on radio or TV would insist that Napo resigns. Don't you think so? Yes, Sani Obumai, he has not delivered. He has not proven he can take care of the energy sector. Today we are having unprecedented power interruptions. Grico gives a different explanation. ECG gives a different explanation. The energy minister, who is a dentist, gives a different explanation. I sit with you here. Companies are collapsing. People don't know what to do. There's no timetable. The country has lost focus. The president of the republic, who is the first gentleman of the land, has decided not to speak to you on this. Is this not the biggest form of disrespect? Do you not expect the president to be out at this point speaking to you on DUMsor? So what has changed today? That today we cannot direct our anger to the person responsible for this. Because in 2014, 15, 16, we all directed our anger. Ahemfo, midwives, teachers, soldiers, policemen, civil servants. We directed our anger at John Dramani Mahama because we knew then that he was the president of the republic and he is supposed to speak and take responsibility. That is why we went to the polls and voted against him, because Nana Addo Ekufuor in opposition made us believe that even that thing John Mahama solved wasn't enough for him to lead us. And some of us absorbed it because we felt we needed somebody to do more than Mahama was doing, even though we had nothing to measure that with. Do you know that? In 2015-16, we didn't really have anything to measure Mahama's performance with. So every single thing Mahama and the NDC did, we did not appreciate. Segleme housing project, we didn't appreciate. The airports he built, we didn't appreciate. The regional hospitals, we didn't appreciate. We are talking about cheap compounds around the nation, we didn't. Look at the Pokwase interchange, we didn't appreciate it. Look at Tema, look at whole of Kaswa interchange, look at Kotokraba market, look at the sports stadiums, look at Kegetia market, look at the unprecedented e-blocks this guy's government made sure we got. We did not, but we didn't have a standard, so we thought that wasn't development, that wasn't leadership. Now we have something to measure with. So tell me, can you measure Ekufuor's performance with John Dramani Mahama's performance? on all fields. I'm not even going to say energy, education, employment, construction. No, I'm saying that take Akufo-Addo's 4 years, measure it with John Dramani Mahama's 4 years. And the 4 years, these are the things Mahama did, and I'm stating just 1% of the things Mahama did. And measure it with Akufo-Addo's 4 years. Do you see the difference? So sometimes when we're making decisions, we have to be smart. We have to understand, no matter how much you hate the person, or a 10-year answer or enemy party, it is about looking at where we want to get to.